What is up, folks? Welcome back to the show. Man, I have had a crazy run. Took a couple days off of work, made that last video I just posted this morning with me and Seguin bass fishing. Took off the next morning, went and visited some friends down in Corpus. Went fishing down at the beach there. We did some surf fishing. I did some offshore kayak fishing. And look at this view. Man, that's all the folks I'm with down there. They've got some surf rods out. Got some pelicans right there. Sun is coming up over here. Well, it's already up. The water is just glass. It's gorgeous. You can see the rigs way out there. I'm in Corpus, just south of Bob Hall Pier. Got skunked. Well, I don't know if you really call it skunk. We call it whiting, but I kind of feel like whiting or like bluegill of the ocean. So, I don't know. If I went out and caught a bluegill, I wouldn't feel too. I mean, I think I got skunked. So, but anyway, I'm not complaining. We had fun. Spent some time on the beach. Can't get mad about that. The ocean was flat calm, but just goes to show that because conditions are right for you does not, by any stretch of the imagination, mean right for the fish. Sometimes some of the best fishing is in the worst conditions, and it's difficult to make that happen, especially in the ocean on a kayak. But nevertheless, we are back on Dunlap. I got a pretty chill day planned for myself today. I'm just going to do some live bait fishing in deep holes and see what we can pull out. I had a guy, I was floating down through here, and he started talking to me, and he was telling me that hole I catfish a lot in. He said it's also a good crappie hole. Now, I didn't even know there was crappie on this lake. I take that back. I caught one a long time ago and it was tiny. So I just figured they didn't really make it here because it wasn't a lot of depth. But yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can pull that off. If I can't, I got some big rods with me. I'm gonna try to get some shad. We're gonna try to hit deep holes with live shad. See what we can pull out. Like I said, just a day of me chilling, no expectations. So y'all come along with me. There is one thing I can guarantee about Lake Dunlap, and that is that I know where the bait is. See how good we did. So we got plenty enough. All right, we're gonna start this off with a very simple yet very effective way to fish. I got two little split shots right here, about a foot of line in between, and I got the little gold hook right there. So we're gonna take one of these fat minnows, and I'm gonna hook him in one eye and out the other, so pull straight. And we'll put him out behind the kayak, and we're just going to kind of cruise down through here, checking deep holes, and till we get to the spot I actually intend on fishing. But just in case we pick up something along the way. That's a fat dude right there. Oh, there's one. A nice one. It's staying down deep. It might be a catfish. Yeah, it is. All right, yeah. Skunks off. All right, it's a little bit windier out here than what I suspected, so we're going to go on to plan B, which is for me to try to get some bait and some bigger bait. I'm trying to fish with this finesse stuff in 20-mile-an-hour winds, and I can't stay put. I just rolled up on a humongous snake right there. Scared me to death. Anyway, the plan now, I'm gonna try to get some shad. Hopefully 3 to 4 inch shad. And then we're gonna try to hunker down in another spot where I've gotten some really good hits on live shad. And put some bigger rods, heavier weights, bigger bait out. See if we can drum something up around there. I'm seeing gar everywhere though, so got a feeling if we spend too much time in one place, we're just going to get the gar going to start stealing the bait. So that's where we're at. Let's see if we can make this happen. Net ready. Jump for the logs. Here we go. If they're in shallow, they're usually here. Oh, yep. See flashes now. Okay. All right, one more if I can before time runs out. Give me about 15 or more. I might have ran them all out. Oh, 15 more. Was not there, but I did get a big tilapia, so. All right, how many I got? Got 1, 7 and a tilapia. He'll eat. I'm gonna try right on the back end of that boat. That looks promising. Just a couple more and I'll be happy. I was hoping for a one and done, but don't look like that dream's coming true. Yeah, I think we got some. Yes, we did. All right, there we go. Now we're loaded up. Should have thrown there first. All right, now we just got to haul to the fishing hole. All right, here we go. Go ahead and get the headgear on. How much battery we got in this bad boy? Alright, head mounts on. I'm in almost 9 foot of water. Wind's at my back, which is perfect. It's just time to make the magic happen here. Some of these big shad, like this guy right here. Right through the eyes, right down into the drink. I think I hear jet skis. I hate jet skis. Oh, already. There he is. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. All right. And that didn't take long. Let's see if I can release this guy with Might not even have to pull him in the boat if I can get my pliers on him. I got him in the top lip, just about perfect. Just get it in there. There we go. He gone. What a deal. What a deal. I think this bird's trying to mess with that snake. Well, he slithered off. He was a big old dude. Alright, we got all kind of cool stuff going on right now. So I just rolled up to a place that I have named the Lounge Chair Lagoon, because the first time I ever kayaked through here, there was just like a bunch of lounge chairs in it. It's because it's really shallow, people can come lay out in it and stuff like that. But I just threw on a massive school of shad that was in here. So I loaded my bait bucket back up with fresh shad. I've got 3 rods out, 2 with live shad and then 1 with cut shad. And then this humongous, massive school of tilapia just rolled up and then turned around and went back in this really shallow area. I hope I can sneak up on them and put a bunch of tilapia in the kayak. So rods are out. I'm gonna put the head mount on and we're gonna see if we can't make the biggest tilapia haul I've ever done in one cast. All right, so I came through here and I saw some wake like that, so I threw out there and it was all those shad. So I'm pulling in the net of shad and then I look over here and slowly just cruising out is a school of about 30. Look at that bass. That's about a 3-pound bass right there. About 30 tilapia just comes cruising. There's one, but it's not that school. That bass. Well, there's another bass. That's cool. That's real cool. Oh, there they are. That's the whole school of tilapia right there against that bank. And they're all just staring at me. They're getting nervous. Oh, probably missed most of them. Only got 2. That was weak. Only got 2. Wonder, oh, there they are right there. I might be able to come back for some more. Hopefully they'll go back in there. There's the rest of the school. That would have been right on them. But I bet I'm too slow. When I get one more, when I get an old slow one, here we go. Net didn't open. The net didn't open. I'm gonna get one more. That's a bass. Oh no, it's a little tilapia. The little guy. He's perfect for grilling whole. Looks like it happened on our little minnow over there. Oh no. We got a stinking turtle. How in the world does a turtle take on? That was a big shad for this guy. Yep. There you go. I know. Luckily for you, you didn't get it very deep. You did most of the hard work for me, buddy. Glad you ain't no snapping turtle. Get out of here. Oh, dummy. So obviously it wasn't the phenomenal fishing day we hoped it was, but that's how it goes sometimes. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it'll be a great day for you, but maybe not such a good day for the fish. So caught two, one big one, one small one, and we got some tilapia. So I'm gonna, I don't know, if you've watched some of my other videos, you've seen me clean these things a whole bunch, but I'm gonna clean the big one, I'm gonna fillet it out, and I'm gonna clean one of the small ones, and I'm gonna get it ready if I wanted to grill it whole. So show y'all how I do that, and then we'll call it a day. So before I get started, I just want to go ahead and say I appreciate y'all watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. You can see my little garden in the back. I got 2 tomato plants, and I got a serrano, a jalapeno, and some cilantro, and and basil. And I had basil last year, and I planted basil again this year, and then all basil came up everywhere, I guess from the plant being in there last year. So word to the wise, if you plant basil one year, you probably don't have to plant it the next year. It's going to pop up everywhere. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, we'll see y'all on the next one. Bye. All right, so this is the bigger of the tilapia, so we're just going to fillet this guy out. Couple things you need for this. One, you need a really sharp knife, really sharp. Scales on these guys are no joke. They are almost like redfish scales, so you need something to get past those. And also, you're actually a lot less likely to cut yourself with a sharp knife because it does its job. Second thing I recommend is one of these gloves like this. Not only does it keep you from cutting yourself, these guys, especially when they're still kicking, look at that thing of fins on the back, and you can see where the thin part's actually tearing away from the needle or the spike, whatever you want to call it. But I mean, those are no joke. These guys have, I mean, they're armored on the outside, and they've got some pretty formidable weapons, not to mention that the gill plate here, I've had them throw that at me and cut me, so just got to watch out. So good idea right there. So we're going to come in here right behind the head. What we're going to try to do is just get this down like normal fish, and then we're going to go down. You're not going to get much in the tail. The tail meat on these, especially these bigger ones, does not have a lot of meat. Really, on this guy, I'm mostly worried about that right there. So that's the part we're trying to salvage. Like so. Now we're just going to go up and over these ribs. And that's about it. For as big as this tilapia was, that's a pretty small fillet. And you don't get a ton of meat off of them. And if you look here, that's bone. I got every piece of that off. So you don't, if you get tilapia and you clean them yourself, especially wild ones, don't expect to be putting, you know, off a fish this size. Don't think you're gonna put a pound of fish in the fridge. You're not even close to it. Up and over the backbone, or the rib cage. Keep working that meat around. Just put gentle pressure on it like this, and then just take the tip of your knife and run it over top of those rib bones, and it'll come right off. That's it. Same thing there. There's not any meat left on that fish. And that's it. That's a wild tilapia fillet. And this guy here, he's a younger one. Fatter one. So we're going to do him whole. So first thing I'm going to do for this guy is take the scales off. And I'm just going to use this old knife to do it because I got it out here with me. I showed this in another video, but I'll do it again. If anybody ever wonders why they're called a blue tilapia, so you see how brown he looks right now? When you take the scales off and these peel over, he's blue. It's kind of neat. Alright, now that we got this guy scaled, we're just going to go through here. I'm going to take his whole head off. That's the purpose of the thick knife. I'm going to cut him from all the way down. And they are not an easy fish to cut through. Now we're just going to split him open all the way down. And all the guts come out. You can see where his stomach is, and then there's a second cavity here. I always come in there and just cut that out, or cut it open, because you'll get blood in there like that. And you want to get all that blood out of there. You don't want that in that fish, especially if you're going to store it for a while. That's it. He's ready. You can see the fillet here and fillet there, the bone in the middle. So you can take this guy, throw him on a fire pit, throw him on your grill, whatever you want. Have a delicious tilapia.